The purpose of this video is to help answer some frequently asked questions about time reporting procedures at TGB and in the Phoenix Union High School District. It can get tricky sometimes. Many types of leave and absences an employee can take during the professional workday and work year. Hopefully, this quick tutorial will be of some assistance. It all starts with our professional agreements. The Phoenix Union High School District honors the collective bargaining process every year through its annual interest-based negotiations, in which all employment groups' professional associations participate. The professional agreements for the CTA, CEA, and the ADA are only a memorialization of our rights and benefits. They are also rule books for how we carry out our job duties for the Phoenix Union High School District. There are two types of employees in the Phoenix Union High School District: classified employees and certified employees. Classified employees are paid via an hourly wage determined by the range of their job classification and the salary step reflecting their years of service in our district. As hourly employees, classified staff members' salaries are paid them as they work and accumulate hours every 2 weeks. They are paid exactly for the time they work. For this reason, the Subfinder time reporting system is set up for classified employees to report their absences down to the half hour. As hourly employees, classified employees are able to work overtime, flex their time, and earn compensatory time. Certified employees consist of classroom teachers, administrators, counselors, social workers, psychologists, directors, supervisors, content specialists, facilitators, and professional development specialists. Certified employees are salaried employees, meaning the salary amount for their contracts has been debited from the district's maintenance and operations budget, divided up into 24 pay periods, or whatever pay period arrangements the employee has stipulated, and paid to them throughout the contract year. For certified employees, the Subfinder time reporting system is not set up to report certain absences by the hour or the half hour, only in increments of 4 hours and 8 hours. As salaried employees, certificated staff are not eligible to earn overtime or compensatory time. They are, however, paid for their participation in professional development workshops at their hourly rate of pay, occurring after the professional day, and for substitute coverage provided during their prep period. This leads us to the great attendance question at TGB for certificated employees. With a Subfinder system, only equipped to report time for certificated employees at 4 and 8 hour increments, certificated staff absences of anything less than 4 hours need to be individually tracked until they reach the 4 hour increment. For a staff of 172 certificated personnel, the individual tracking of every employee's time by only one person, principal secretary, is an impracticality. Additionally, teacher absences of 4 hours or less require internal classroom coverage. Specifically, these absences require 2 or 3 other teachers or counselors to give up their prep hours or time on the job, many times at the last minute, to cover for these absences. Reporting time to Subfinder in increments of 4 hours and 8 hours allows us to support our teachers by securing external substitutes. These external substitutes almost always accept jobs of a half day or full day and never make the trip to TGB for just 1 or 2 hour jobs. As mentioned earlier, our association agreements aren't just a collection of our rights and benefits, they also contain the rules of work we must adhere to. Consider the 2014-2015 CTA Professional Agreements Proc 9-4. It requires teachers to give a 48-hour notice to the principal's office prior to taking any personal time off. It also allows for the same-day reporting of absences no later than 7 a.m. Lastly, it authorizes the principal to request medical documentation for any absences of 3 days or more. So now, let's talk about Proc 11.5 and how it relates to what we just saw in Proc 9.4. Proc 11.5 protects the usage of a teacher's preparation period against unwarranted and habitual interruptions. It reserves the right to assign certificated staff members subbing duties only in emergency situations. Thus, the non-enforcement or the inconsistent enforcement of Proc 9.4 specifically allowing 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour call-ins the same day to result in 1, 2, and 3 teachers per period having their prep periods taken away from them at the last minute for subbing duties creates a non-emergency subbing situation that results in the repetitive interruption of these teachers' prep hours across the campus. You guessed it. For this practice to continue, this would certainly open the door to a valid violation of Proc 11.5, a grievance. Not to mention, it would result in teacher frustration and the removal of the valuable preparation time our teachers need to serve their students. If you're one of our classified team members, the CEA Professional Agreements Section 10 houses all of the requirements for the reporting of personal leave days. Don't forget, if you're a classified employee, if you're planning on taking personal time, you need to let us know no later than 30 minutes before your shift. You also need to contact your administrative supervisor in addition to calling and reporting your time to SubFinder. Lastly, if you want to cover this absence with compensatory time or comp time, you should have made the request to your administrative supervisor 24 hours in advance. I hope you enjoyed this brief tutorial and that you continue to do all that you can each day to help us support our teachers. If you have any questions regarding attendance reporting procedures in the Phoenix Union High School District or here at Trevor Browne, don't hesitate to contact your unit chair for the CTA, Suzanne Tate, our lead CEA representative, Carla Salazar, or myself. We all stand ready to assist you. Thank you for helping us make TGB all it can be.